Hey you guys, so sorry about the way I look. It's still morning time and I'm working at home. Um, I'm posting this video because over the weekend something amazing happened with Democrats here in Texas. And basically, that amazing thing is there is a voter suppression bill that is going through our Texas state legislature. This will limit this will change the hours of voting on Sundays to miss black people out from the polls. So basically, starting polling at 1:30 p.m. Let me just say something about that first, because as a black person and I go to a black church, first of all, we don't get out to about noon 30 for the country folks, noon 30. Um, anyways, you think that we can't just fill that hour at church with a musical or have the children perform, or at my church we'll be getting some fried chicken and some green beans and some good old corn together and feed everybody and then going on to the polls. So that's not you can try to stop black people from voting, but unless you like actually take away like the actual right to vote, which Republicans are near that, then you're not gonna stop black church people from going to go vote. We'll have a whole musical on that ass. So don't do that. Okay, anyways. So another thing that they're stopping is they're wanting to stop the drive-through voting, which I don't get it. If you are We have so many conveniences. You can go to McDonald's, you can go to Burger King and order that crap right on your app on your phone, and it's there for you when you're there. You can get on your phone and vote for the next American Idol at your convenience. You can open up a bank account over the phone. You can open up a bank account over line. You can get a car online. You can get a home loan online. And we all are happy about those conveniences. But yet voting, which is everybody's right, we don't want you to have that convenience. Yeah, we just want to take all the conveniences away. Drop-off boxes. They want to limit drop-off boxes and the times in which you can drop off a ballot at a ballot box. For people that have to get up, I know a girl that lived next door to me. She gets up at 3 a.m. to go to work. She needs to have access to a ballot box. She could just drop her ballot off in there and keep it pushing, right? She doesn't have to like stand in line, wait, anything like that. She's a United States citizen, therefore she should be able to do it with ease. Another thing that they're doing is making it easier for so basically, like, let's say if someone says that there's voter fraud, I say there's voter fraud, the burden of proof that you need to prove that there's voting fraud is going to be lowered. So I don't see how this is supposed to be an election integrity bill according to Republicans when you're lowering the threshold for like providing proof of fraud, and then you are going to want to overturn the election here in Texas on shady proof of fraud. So that's another thing that's in that bill. Democrats got up and left during before the vote count. Therefore, there needs to be 100 lawmakers on the floor in order for business to be able to continue. So business was not able to continue because there was not 100 lawmakers on the floor, which is a bold move by Democrats. Ever since I was like, everybody knows I'm a former Republican, and I was very hardcore in my beliefs, very hardcore in my beliefs, and I believe what I believe. But now that I'm a very progressive person now, I think the things that the Republicans are doing, it hurts more for somebody like me, because you're fed a lie about how they feel about American values and how America should be. They really don't believe none of that crap that they spew out of their mouths. It's just BS. So, coming into the Democratic Party, Republicans are really hardcore. They fight dirty. That's just what they are. Democrats are very soft, marshmallowy. They're very marshmallowy. And it's just like, I feel now in 2021, they're the progressive wing of the party, and people who are probably former Republicans now coming into the party and are very progressive, genuinely progressive, not being fake or trying to change the party, are the ones that speaking the loudest. And they need to continue to be the ones that speak the loudest and push these little Democrats who are hiding behind their desk, who are, oh, we don't want to hurt the Republicans. Oh, we don't want to be seen as being pushy. Like, no, do it. If you have to get into the dirt with these Republicans in order to be able to help a homeless person on the street not be on the street, or to help a child not starve, then do it. Like, if you have to get up so that there's no vote, so that a vote can't continue to kill a bill, then do it. Greg Abbott is going to call a special session of the legislature probably next month or so. And he's also threatened to cut off pay for lawmakers, as well as this will go to their staff too, so it will cut off their pay. This is how bad he wants this bill passed, because Republicans know that Republicans are scared that they will no longer be able to win a general election because of the things that they've done. I mean, look at what they've done over this short amount of time. Like, for someone who used to be a Republican, Republicans are tripping right now. They're tripping off the curb, and they done fell off a cliff somewhere. They're injured, and they need to go to the ICU to be recovered. Like, they are off the chain doing other stuff that they should not be doing. And I didn't think that the party would ever get to this place, but it's here. And Democrats just need to be more bold and tough. I would encourage, since it looks like this bill will eventually pass, it may eventually pass, people need to really get out there and vote. Of course, during voting time, I'm always post like locations, things like that you can go vote. But I just encourage everyone, 2022, 2024, 2026, please go vote and get these people up out of here that do not have your interests at heart. I know a lot of people say, government is, not that important, but let me tell you something. For someone who's trying to study this, these people do have their lives in your hands. Have your life in their hands. The littlest, simplest things is you going to the doctor, church, being able to talk, speak, be as free as you want to be, guns. Everything depends upon what these people say in Washington and in your local politicians say in your state, and also in your county. Pay attention. These people have your lives in their hands, and they're not doing the will of what you really want as Americans. You want more income. You want a $15 minimum wage, right? Well, you can't get a $15 minimum wage because lawmakers are not listening to you. So, and I'm that type of person. Like, I know how I felt to live on $10 an hour. I know how I feel to live on $15 an hour. It's not enough. I couldn't imagine. I did that one time and lived off of $9 an hour, and I was living with my mama. And the only time I could get a car was when I got my income tax. And even then, if I needed a repair on that car, I was getting payday loans and I was doing all kind of stuff so that I can just keep up. And I was working for one of the big banks, and they was only paying me $9 an hour. So I just need for people to be more engaged. Please pay attention. These lawmakers are making decisions that will affect you, that will affect your children in the long run. It's very important that y'all pay attention. This voter suppression bill that's going through the state of Texas, it won't just hurt black folks. It won't just hurt Hispanic folks, minorities. It will hurt poor whites also.